Welcome to Bizlok's Retro Hour. Episode 2 we're looking at, and this is episode 2 of Land of the Lost we'll be looking at, the Sleestak God. Last week we fell through a time doorway, and we noticed whenever I had the desk like this, it kind of shook. Well, I improved a little bit, and you'll notice it's not shaking. Check that out. Let's hear it for improvements, shall we? But anyhow, last week we fell through time doorway and we discovered living dinosaurs. To this week, we're going into the Lost City. And in this Lost City, we're going to go into the deep into the tunnels. And then deep into these tunnels, we're going to the straight into the lair of a god. But just not a normal god. This one is cold-blooded hissing, and it's worshipped by the rubber-suited nightmares who move slower than the internet in 1997. The Sleestak God. And this episode here also was written by David Gerald. It is the big introduction of the antagonists that's going to primarily be antagonizing the Marshall family for the first 2 seasons. And they do a pretty good job at it. Look forward to seeing it. Look forward to you watching it with me. But I got the intro queued up. It's ready to go. So let's get started. So grab what you need to get ready. Let's go. And let's get lost with Land of the Lost. Still best theme song ever. But, this time we're not going to risk it. We're not going to go through it. There are rules that we have to apply for on YouTube. So, it hasn't changed in 50 years. I don't think it's going to change again anytime soon. Sleestak God, David Gerald. Fine story. Here we are on the Land of the Lost. There's no Dollar General every 2 miles, so therefore they have to make their own
anybody thirsty?
brooms.
Uh-oh.
I am.
Good, good. So am I.
That's a loaded
Be
question.
careful on your way down to the water hole.
I knew there was a catch.
No, there's 2 catches, Will. You're going with her.
I can take care of myself.
Of
I
course
remember I picked up that
Remember,
skill
this is
as
still
a
a
father.
dangerous place.
I now remember.
Okay?
Very
Here,
good.
I'll take them.
Daddy gave them to me.
Okay. Hey, let's take the shortcut.
Hey, having a sibling, I'm telling you, that's code if I've ever heard it before.
Hey, we've never come this way before for water.
I told you it's a shortcut.
You probably just want to go exploring again. Daddy won't let you unless we all go.
Maybe so, but it's still on the way.
Oh, who's in that rock?
Let's get out of here.
Okay, let's all take a moment to appreciate this camera roll and the setup for this scene going into the Lost City. That's a beautiful model, and I just love how the camera comes in, checking the trees, and just menacing.
Wow. Looks like an ancient temple. Wonder who built it.
I hope they're
City Will.
friendly.
Or at
City.
least on vacation. Doesn't look inhabited.
Look at that! Clear duck!
Did you say never?
Wow, that's a big Allosaurus.
Yes, Will knew his
girl.
70s science.
Why?
I want to know if we should name it Big Al or Big Alice.
Well, let's not get close enough to find out. Hey, come on, Dad's gonna want to know about this.
But don't you want to try going inside? There may be a whole city.
Well, sure, but I gotta watch out for you, and it might be dangerous.
Yeah, it is kind of scary, isn't it?
I'm not scared.
Will be. You will be.
let's not get close enough to find out. Hey, come on, Dad's gonna want to know about this.
But don't you want to try going inside? There may be a whole city.
Well, sure, but I gotta watch out for you, and it might be dangerous.
Yeah, it is kind of scary, isn't it?
I'm not scared.
You will
Come
be.
on.
You will be.
Come on.
No, you go first.
So you remember the last episode, it's episode 1, Rick put the splint on Chaka. Here we go in episode 2, he's still got the splint on there. Here we go, folks, fully serialized storytelling. That's primo
Hey, this is
for the
close
70s,
enough.
baby.
We can
Primo.
signal Dad from here.
It's one of the reasons why it stands out even after 50
What are you
years.
sending?
If you'd practiced more, you wouldn't have to ask. I'm telling him about
What
the
this-
lost city, of course.
Wouldn't this mean Dad's always watching? If he can just pull it up at any time and send him a message?
He said be careful, didn't he?
Hey, I thought you couldn't read Morse code.
I can't, but I can read Daddy. What else did he say?
Spoken
He
like
said
a
he'd
true
meet us.
offspring.
Do we wait here?
No, we're supposed to get the water first, and then he'd meet us at the crevasse.
Will you carry these for a while?
Dad gave them to you. I'll carry them on the way back.
Okay, then they'll be heavier with water. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something.
Last time you heard something, we found a monkey man.
He was a Pacu. Hey, look at the footprints. This is...
Dad says it's red because it's oxidizing. That means it's rusting.
I know what it means. But who ever heard of rusty sand?
If you can have quicksand, why not
These
rusty
footprints
sand?
must be fish. They haven't started to fade yet.
Hey, they look like Pakuni prints.
Maybe it's Chaka.
Yeah, and maybe it's Robinson Crusoe. You know, I don't think we're gonna see Chuck again.
Let's follow them and see.
Now, wait a minute. It could be dangerous.
We'll be careful.
I'm supposed to watch out for you.
Well, then what do we do?
What, we
Maybe you're
I mean-
supposed to do what you're supposed to do and get water.
go that way. Well, it's the only way.
Getting water is always an option also. Just saying.
Look, another Pacu has joined them.
Now they're two humans. You know, in fact, these humans wear the same size shoe. Gone in a circle. There's no second Pacu. We've been following the same tracks.
You're wrong, Will. These tracks weren't here before. They're beside the other ones. Come on, let's go.
Prehistoric trolling
Now,
at its best.
Holly,
Come on. See, I told you they were fresh.
now there are 3 sets of Pakuni tracks. Hey, we'd better stop before we're out.
It's Chaka.
Hey, Chaka!
Oh.
Come on.
You know, when freely running around to the land of the lost, it's an unwritten rule you're going to run into something.
Oh. Spike!
Amanda.
You might want to run. Run away!
Amanda. Spike.
Don't need to be running.
Quick, behind the rock! Oh, that was close. Hey, you okay?
Yeah, what about you?
Yeah. You know, filling this place with dinosaurs is sure one heck of a way to run a jungle.
Yeah, and they don't
Bring
even
it up
run.
at the next
Schedule.
HOA meeting.
Ah, well, hello, Chaka. I guess he's more afraid of those dinosaurs than of us.
Yeah.
Come on, shake.
I guess that's one trick you're never gonna teach him.
Yeah,
Look, he's still wearing the splint Daddy put on him.
I guess he couldn't get it off. You know, Dad's pretty good at those things. Hey, I'll take it off for him. His leg's gotta be well by now.
Yeah.
Hey,
okay
no,
now.
Whoa,
easy,
hey.
Chuck, easy. I'm not gonna hurt you, okay? Friend.
Safe reaction.
Friend, easy.
Not gonna judge.
Usu. Do something.
Hey, you keep him busy, huh?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Maybe he's expecting something fermented.
Usu.
Hey, don't give him too much. That's all we got left.
Okay, here.
Ah, there you go, Chaka. You're as good as new. Come on, Ollie, let's go.
Yeah. But what about him?
Well, I guess he's gonna have to find his own way back.
Hey, but what about
Go on,
me?
Chaka. Go home. Okay, let's ignore him. I mean, I'm sure he can find his own way. Come on, let's go find Dad.
Okay, come on.
Rude.
Wasn't Dad supposed to meet us here?
I probably went on across. Come on. Come on, Ollie.
I'm coming. I've never seen these before. I think we're lost.
You may be, but I'm not.
Then where are we?
Lost.
I don't know.
Oh, I thought so.
Well, I know we are. I just don't know where everything else is.
Hey, Will, look at this.
I wonder who
Now,
wrote
they've
it.
established a
Maybe there's
continuity
somebody
here.
else here.
Could be.
So I'm sure that's going to be relative at a point.
Sleestak.
Sleestak.
Hey, what's wrong with you, Chaka?
Sleestak. He's been muttering that for hours.
Hey, do you think he could mean Sleestak?
Yo, Sleestak. See, he does mean Sleestak.
Hey, well, that's the way we have to go, but...
Says who?
Wait a minute, Chaka.
Hey, Chaka!
Chaka! Come back, Chaka!
That's called the instinct for survival.
I don't like this.
Maybe we should have gone back with Chaka.
But this is the quickest way. I think. Come on.
Enter the Sleestak.
Hurry! Sleestak! Naramarashara!
Hey, we're not lost anymore. We can find our way out from here. See? Down there's where we first came in.
It's spooky. I don't like it here.
Yeah, I wish Dad were here. Come on, let's go find him, huh?
Okay.
See? Don't film me now, moment. Well, looks like the feet fell them. Bad for them, worse for Chaka.
Whoa, Chaka. What is it? What's the matter? Tell me what it is. Don't be frightened. Now, come on, speak up.
We're
Will?
Ari.
Holly?
Yo, Sleestak.
Sarisa Taka.
Yo, Sleestak.
What's Sarisa Taka?
Pisa. Pisasa. Tusa. Tusasa. Doma. Gosa. Nichi.
I don't understand everything you're saying, Chaka, but obviously they're in trouble. Let's go.
You know, they are really getting their production value out of this one scene. Give them kudos.
Will,
Yeah?
I'm scared. I mean, for real.
Will has it right. Never let him see you sweat.
What do you think those things are that caught us?
I don't know. Hey, maybe it's a Sleestak.
Will!
Oh, I'm sorry. It's awake again.
Oh, hope it's not dreaming of lunch.
I'm afraid it is.
No, it's calling for a commercial break. Pretty good adventure so far. It's kind of funny. You know, Chaka, we get to the point where the Sleestaks come in, or he knows what's coming. He wants no part of that. The whole Sarisa Taka means, I gots to go. Anyhow, we're at the commercial break, so at this point we're going to continue on with the interview that we started with Harry Walton. And again, thank you, Harry, for the interview. This is part 2. After this, we should have one more, and that would finish up that interview. I'm working with other folks to maybe provide a couple more interviews for this that's relative to Land of the Lost. I'm keeping them under lid right now, but as I get information, I'll let you guys know, and I'll put up there for you to post questions so we're ready for it, and I could truly represent the audience and ask the questions you guys are interested in. But we'll continue on with the interview, and then we'll see you guys on the other side. As you mentioned earlier, y'all didn't have a blockbuster film budget,
No.
but yet your effects still pushed it. You know, what were some of the creative solutions or hacks that you used to overcome your technical limitations?
That doesn't really apply to me. If you're talking about the technical stuff. I mean, all we had to do was just know where the live actors were going to be, and then we knew the script and how the dinosaurs were to react to the live action that wasn't there. We had that information, and then we would just light the sets, put the dinosaurs in, and animate to that information that we had, stop motion frame by frame. So and the rest of it is intuitive. Again, as an animator, you kind of how much to move the dinosaur depending on how fast or slow he's moving, and all the nuances of where he looks. I don't know if that answers your question, but other than that, I myself and us other animators, we're not a part of that technical part of putting it together.
Gotcha. Well, I will say, and I'm going to plug you right here. I got your book when it first came out. This is
See.
To me, this is a holy grail of information. And I was really, and this is one thing. Second season, Tar Pit. I was reading the details on that and how you had that little thing that Dopey was on that was just lowering him into. Was that something that you guys came up with, or was that another production team within the studio that came up with the backdrops and stuff?
No, all of that stuff with the animation and the stop motion miniature sets, that's all us animators done there at Excelsior AMP. And that particular shot that you're talking about, that was set up, and the little tar pit thing with the lowering him down into the tar pit and setting it all up, that was all Gene Warren Jr. that set up and animated those shots, that sequence.
Gotcha. And again, as a kid that was watching that, it's like you see him go down in there, and it's like there's no way they're going to get him out of there. There's just no way. But that's for people to watch it. But again, that was when I read through that, I was just amazed at the ingenious, simple, very simple process, but it pulled the magic off.
Yeah, that was a pretty messy sequence, I know, for Gene Warren Jr. to work on, because the tar stuff was this substance called blackout, which was a black gooey stuff that's used for making flexible molds. But you don't, if to make it a mold, to have it harden, you have to put a catalyst in. Well, you don't put the catalyst in for using it as a tar pit, so it just stayed gooey the whole time. So that was a real mess, getting Spot and Dopey were dope. What it was, Spot was stuck in the tar pit, and Dopey was out of the tar pit trying to pull him out, helping to get him out. So that stuff would get all on the puppets, and then you'd have to, when animation was done, you would have to take the puppet out and then clean them all off, use some kind of like acetone to get all that tar off of the puppet, and hopefully the puppet was in a good enough shape to use them again. And if not, he has to be recast.
So the question that's not on here, do you remember about how many backups? Like how many Grumpies, how many Alices, how many Spikes
Yeah,
did
we
you usually
had,
keep?
because Grumpy and Alice and Dopey were the main stars, we had 2 of each of those. Everything else at 2 of each at the same time, so we could have 2 animation setups going at the same time. Somebody on setup 1, we'd be animating Grumpy, and there'd be a Grumpy on a setup 2, and same with Alice, and so on. So yeah, we had to do it that way to crank out the footage to get stuff done on time. So yeah, there was 2 of each of those, and Dopey, and all the rest of the dinosaurs were just 1. And then, by handling these puppets, they're foam rubber, and they wear after a while. So after they start, cracking and falling apart, they have to be torn down and then put the armature, steel bullets like armature, put back into the plaster mold and recast again and repainted eventually.
The design of the internal exoskeleton, I guess that's the term.
Yeah, you're talking about Fred.
Yeah.
It's Fred.
Because I was going to say, he did a cameo, if I'm correct, he did a cameo shot in the one episode with the Zarn.
Yeah,
Or
that's in season 2. I don't remember the name of the episode. I guess the episode was called The Zarn, was the name of the episode.
I think so.
Yeah, and that's the mechanical dinosaur, the dinosaur robot. That's Fred. That was that character I designed and built and animated.
Gotcha. Pretty amazing, because that used the same technology.
You got the pictures, right? Do you see? Have your pictures, Andy?
Yeah. I've got the pictures on that. I was going to share that with the audience as a separate. But yeah, I got those pictures, and I saw that, and I saw the one that you had of Dopey, just the skeleton of that.
Yeah.
And was that an idea that you all came up with for the design on this, or was this an established idea that they all did, but you just use different parts? And what's the kind of science behind that?
I have to correct something here.
Okay.
There's a picture 193X where it shows my hand and the little armature dinosaurs in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not Dopey. That's baby Alice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the Alice.
Gotcha.
Junior. That's Junior.
Gotcha. And for the audience, I will share those pictures with us. I will get a slideshow or something like this to share at the end of episode 1 or the next episode. I've just got to get that production done on that right there.
What was your question?
The question I had is the mechanical aspect of those that's underneath the foam rubber, underneath the latex, the metal.
They're called armatures.
Yeah. Was that a standard for filming when they use claymation, or was that an idea that you guys developed for the show specifically for this?
No,
with the dinosaurs.
Those stop motion armatures, that goes back to the original Lost World, like in 1920 or something.
So that was just the 1974 version of it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Is there a favorite moment from your production in which, whether it's funny, dramatic, or chaotic, that stands out to you as defining? This is really working. This I pulled it off.
No. No. I mean, I would leave on your description there, if I could modify it. What number is that on your sheet?
That is number 6.
If you wouldn't mind, I would drop off as the defining, this is really working moment. I would leave that off, and
Gotcha.
I would say something about something dramatic, funny, or downright chaotic. I would relate an experience that we had with one of the shots, which was in season 3, when the Dimetrodon dinosaur, the only dinosaur in season, well, new dinosaur, big finback, Torchy, when he was caught in the tar pit. So where was I going with this? Oh,
That was probably the flame and it melting him because it wasn't in there right. Because I read the book. I remember reading in the book that.
No, yeah, that was that too. But that was actually I'm off on the wrong one. The one I wanted to talk about was the two-headed Lulu.
Okay.
Season 3. We had a sequence where she was in a tank about so big, about 2 feet by 2 feet wide, and that was on the set and 2 feet deep, and we filled it with water, and then at the bottom of the tank we had a rubber glove, and then so Gene Warren Jr. would have to stick his hand up through the water glove into the water where Lulu was to like manipulate her in some of the live action shots.
Mm-hmm.
And so when the water was filled up just before filming was going to happen, there was too much water in the tank, and so the glove underneath the tank started filling up and blowing up and expanding. In fact, I had a recording of Gene talking about this, which is really hilarious. He said it looked like a giant cow udder filling up, with the little fingers, and it was all blown up, and then all of a sudden, bam, it split open, and it filled the whole stage with water, from the Lulu's water tank. So, and then that had to all be cleaned up and fixed. So that was one crazy happening on the show that I thought was pretty hilarious.
Now, with that right there, when y'all fixed it, did you say, okay, we did this, but this didn't work? Did that make you change the design in any way, shape, or form? Like maybe a different type of glove or something like that? What did that make you modify?
Yeah, we had to use a heavier duty glove, which worked. Yeah, those things happen sometimes. Unexpected accidents.
Was there ever a scene where you felt an emotional connection to the creature you were animating? Did any of them feel real to you in the moment?
Yeah, I had a real connection with with Alice and baby Alice when they were. I remember, I think it was probably season 2 when they were both in the Lost City, and Chaka was coming in to like steal one of Alice's eggs, and he was like Chaka was like rolling the egg away somewhere to steal it, and then I remember we had baby Alice, and then Junior, who was baby. I keep calling baby Alice, but it was Junior, and Junior was like crying because the egg was being stolen. So that was a one moment that was pretty interesting and kind of difficult to get that get that emotion in a stop motion character and have hoping to get an audience reaction like, oh, poor Junior, and that the egg is being stolen, rolling away by Chaka. So that was kind of a challenging thing to get kind of an emotion out of a stop motion character.
But you was able to do it because I remember that episode, and between the sound. Another question on this, because the way it whined or the way it cried out, did you guys create that as well? Did you have the or did you just create the puppet side? Sound engineers or whatever created the sounds for them.
Yeah,
How did it go for that?
create the sound effects. We animate the mouths opening and doing that, and then they time in the sound effects to the animation.
Gotcha. Do you know, or did they ever tell you what they used for the roar for Grumpy?
No, I don't know what that was.
Gotcha. Okay. At the time, did you sense that this children's show would go on to influence generations of future filmmakers, animators, and even science fiction creators?
No, I mean, I don't. I had no idea. I don't think any of us other animators did. We just, we just thought it was a cool show to work on, and it was a job, and we had fun, and went on for 3 seasons, and I think I got a little bit of a hint after towards the end of the first season when. There were some articles done like in CineFX magazine and Cinemagic magazine and Starlog. They were doing articles on Land of the Lost, and there seemed to be, from what I remember, some growing fan interest from those articles about the show. So, and then of course later on, I think way after the show was done, 10. 15, 20 years later, it was more popular, that much later than, months and months or even a year after the shows were released.
Kind of like the Star Trek effect.
Yeah.
It got more it got more popular
Right.
in syndication.
Yes.
And this wraps up part 2 of the interview with Harry. Tune in next episode and we'll wrap this interview up. And let's get back to the Land of the Lost and conclude this episode. See you then.
Beware of Sleestak.
Yo, Sarisataka!
Well, what's a Sleestak?
Sounds like street
Sarisataka!
tacos.
Sarisa Taka. Sure, that's easy to figure out. Come on, Chukka. Go on.
Wira, Ari!
At least Chaka knows where to go.
Holly,
What?
I've been thinking.
That's nice.
No, wake up. Listen to me.
What?
Look at this. I bet we could rip this apart.
And then what? There's a what's his name down there.
Look,
What are you doing?
look. If we swing this,
Doing?
if we swing this to the edge, we could jump off.
You jump. I'm not gonna jump. God, look at how far down that is. Okay, I'll jump.
Okay,
See? She has the right motivations.
okay. Here we go.
Oh,
Easy.
careful.
You'll be okay.
Will.
Okay, it's not so hard. Come on.
No, Will.
Easy.
No.
No, come on, Holly.
No.
Come on, wait. Holly,
No, Will.
grab on.
Careful.
Okay. Oh,
Be
quick.
careful, Will. Will.
Will and Holly are here? This is quite a
Yeah,
place.
you've got to
but,
get there before the
where's
afternoon
the
rush.
Artie?
Parking's terrible afterwards.
Also, also.
Oh, there's the parking guard.
What about Will and Holly?
Sarisataka.
All right,
Sleestak.
Sleestak. Let's go. Come on.
Sarisataka. Everyone after me. Sarisataka.
Ota. Rainy Dina Ota.
I'm sorry, Chucka. I don't understand.
Ota.
Poke it with a stick. It's a universal language.
Oh, fire. A torch?
Tocha.
Torch. Okay. Chucka, lead on. Go on.
Step lively.
Come on, back!
I ache all over.
I've run out of places to ache. Why doesn't it eat us already?
Why, are you in a hurry?
No, I just want to know what it is. It smells awful.
I wish we had a light so we could see what we're afraid of.
Hey, you know something?
What?
You're being awfully brave.
That's because I have no room to cry.
Truth.
Sarisataka. Sarisataka.
Let's find Will and Holly first.
Sarisataka. Sarisataka.
Now, calm down, Chucka. I won't let them get you. We've got to find Will and Holly first. Now, come on.
Would you be happy finding them in a good second?
So
Oh,
that's
that
a
was
Sleestak,
stick.
huh? Whew. Come on.
Sarisataka.
Will! Holly! Where are you?
There's no point in sneaking around now.
Back! Back! Come on!
Hey, Holly, look.
Look where?
I think it's Dad.
Daddy!
Daddy!
We're coming!
Watch out, Dad!
Daddy, be careful!
We're coming! Careful, Dad!
Daddy, this way! Stop! Be careful!
We're coming!
Sarisataka.
Come on! Back! Back! Hang on, Will! Holly!
Dad! Watch out!
He brought Chopper with him!
Careful, Dad!
Careful, Chaka!
Wait, are you sure that's a good idea?
Listen, Will, here. You're gonna have to cut yourself.
Okay.
Go on.
Dad, watch out! Over
Watch out, Dad! Hurry, Will!
Watch out, Dad!
Look out, Chaka!
Get him, Rick. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I think it's good.
Quick, come on! They're gone!
I think
Come
it's
on!
good.
Get out of here! Come on! Move! Come on! Wait a minute, Will. Okay. Just hold on. Hang on. Come on. Come on.
I'll be glad to see you.
Move. Oh, quick. Get out of here.
Huh.
Knock
Fire,
him out.
fire, huh?
Come on. Let's go. Out.
Come on! Pakuni! Mikowachi.
Huh?
We finally figured it out.
Oh.
I think this is where I
not
licked it
quite.
and it belongs to me started.
Well, I guess he was trying to say goodbye.
Yeah, let's go home.
Just a moment. Haven't you forgotten something?
Oh, no.
Dad.
That's how we got
Back to
into
square
this.
one.
Oh, come on.
Good episode. Good intro of the Sleestak. Quick, simple. Good adventure to the point.
Living in the land of the law.